This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome into you. I'm Rebecca Smith.
And I'm Bill Bryant. We're so glad you're along on WKYT this morning. It is Tuesday, November 10th.
Now at 6 a.m., Lexington police make a shocking discovery in a car after a man was shot overnight.
EKU is preparing to host thousands of people today who plan to pay their respects to a murdered Richmond police officer.
And just how safe is your child's booster seat? What parents need to know.
And we have a little mist out there this morning, but that's about it. Once that moves on out, at least we'll see some sunshine this afternoon. 40s out there this morning. Then we hit the afternoon right there in the mid-50s. We'll start to see some late clearing. We'll get into your Wednesday night into Thursday morning forecast. The storms coming up.
In the news this morning, we have the latest from Richmond.
Yeah, it'll be another emotional day there as the community says goodbye to a police officer who was killed in the line of duty.
Officer Daniel Ellis died Friday, 2 days after being shot while investigating an attempted robbery. Ellis's visitation will be today in Richmond, and WKYT's Mike Byer is live on the EKU campus where some classes are canceled today as well. A lot happening there. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. I'm standing inside Alumni Coliseum on the EKU campus, where later this afternoon the community of Richmond will have the chance to say goodbye to fallen police officer Daniel Ellis. His visitation will begin at 2 p.m. and will go until 8 o'clock tonight. Ellis's life was cut short last week after he was targeted by a gunman during a robbery investigation. There's been no shortage of people reaching out and stepping up to show their support for this officer, his family, and the community. That will continue today on the EKU campus. All classes will be canceled beginning at 4:45, and they will resume at 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday. In order to accommodate visitors, the university has closed the Alumni Coliseum and Whitlock parking lots, and they will not reopen until Wednesday afternoon when the funeral procession clears the area. EKU leaders say alternative parking for employees and students will be available at the Center for the Arts, Perkins, and Ashland lots. A shuttle service will also be provided from these lots to the Whitlock building from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. both today and tomorrow. With thousands of people expected to be on campus both today and tomorrow for Officer Ellis's visitation and funeral service, EKU leaders are asking that everyone stays patient, and if you don't plan on coming out to pay your respects to the officer, to avoid the area altogether. In Richmond, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Mike, thank you. And as the community mourns Officer Ellis, many are showing his family how much they care.
Porches around the city are lit up with blue lights in honor of Daniel Ellis. Some Madison County Girl Scouts actually are making cards for Richmond police. They're also collecting gift bags to go along with the other donations that the department has received.
Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear has ordered flags at all state office buildings fly at half-staff tomorrow. That's in honor of Officer Ellis. And again, visitation for Ellis will be today from 2 until 8 o'clock. The funeral will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we will be carrying that live on WKYT.com.
Well, family, friends, even strangers turned out to honor a Central Kentucky paramedic who was killed while working. John Mackey died days after he was hit by a car in downtown Nicholasville. Last night, dozens of first responders showed their support by escorting Mackey's body from the hospital to Nicholasville. As the motorcade carrying his body made its way across Harrodsburg Road and under the American flag, those who showed up to honor the fallen paramedic were moved to tears.
Everyone in the emergency services is very broken by what has happened. It just hurts us all.
Well, in a statement, Mackey's father said many people in Jessamine County are alive today because of Mackey's service. Funeral arrangements have not yet been released.
New this morning on WKYT, Lexington police say a man was shot while in his car with his 1-year-old child in the back seat. WKYT's Mark Barber is live now to explain what happened, and he's joining us. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. The 15-month-old girl who was in the back seat of the car when her father was shot is okay. Now, however, her father was shot twice. We're told that he was driving the vehicle. We're told that a bullet hit him in the chest and the other hit him in the leg. Now, we're told that someone fired into this vehicle when it was sitting in the parking lot of the Forest Creek Apartments on Appian Way around 11 last night. Before police were called to the shooting, an officer noticed a vehicle stopped in the road near Armstrong Mill. We're told that the officer thought that there was a stranded driver and got out to check on the vehicle. That's when police say the bloody driver fell out of the vehicle and was rushed to the hospital. He is expected to survive. Investigators tell us a second man was in the passenger seat. We're told fortunately he and that 15-month-old girl who was also in the car were not hurt. Now this morning, police are asking anyone with information to call them. They say they still do not know who shot the driver, and they do not know why he was shot. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you very much. Our time this morning is 6:05, and new this morning, explosions rocked a southern Kentucky coal mine. Knox County dispatchers say there were 2 explosions last night at the coal temple in the Gray community. No one was hurt. Investigators are still looking into the cause.
This morning, police are trying to figure out what led to a stabbing at a Lexington home. This happened last night on Marcellus Drive near East Loudon. At some point, police say a man stabbed his boyfriend inside a home and ran from the scene. Police say the victim was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. New this morning, police made an arrest in a Kentucky murder case. The accused killer, Joseph Bland, was arrested in Indiana. Police in Grayson County say they found a man's body inside a burnt home. The sheriff says Bland was found with the victim's stolen truck and was arrested.
There will be school in Wolfe County today now that the manhunt for a suspect is over. This time yesterday, we were telling you about a deadly shooting at Hoscat Lane in the Pine Ridge community. State police say Preston Wilson shot Brenda Hatton, David Spencer, and Spencer's son, and Hatton died at the scene. Wilson was later arrested at a hospital in Hazard. Right now, he is only charged with assault. For the first time, a top federal safety regulator is calling for seat belts on school buses. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates 4 children die every year in large school bus-related crashes. The agency thinks that seat belts would cut that number in half. As of now, only 6 states require seat belts on school buses. Kentucky is not one of them. The agency is hoping that other states will make the change on their own. Going through the regulation, making a process, though, could take up to a decade.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Well, you got to get into the eastern zones to actually see that mist and drizzle laying around. When I walked in this morning a few hours ago, there was some drizzle outside. So you're going to have to use those windshield wipers. It's not much, but it's just more of a nuisance than anything else. There's your look across the radar. You got to really zoom in to see this stuff. You can see it popping up there in Owsley County. Go off toward Lee County, work your way back toward Jackson there in Breathitt, where the radar is located down toward the southeast. And that's why you're picking up some of this mist, some of this drizzle on radar. It's hard to do that with radar if it's far away. Temperatures in the 40s right now. Some of us right around 50 degrees. Jackson, Corbin. But still, it's a chilly start. Once we hit the afternoon, still on a cool side of a day at 55 degrees. But at least we'll start to pick up some sunshine. So the basic story for today, drizzle this morning, afternoon, we clear some things on out and at least get some sunshine here and there. Overall, a cool day. Tomorrow morning, you're waking up in the 30s as opposed to the 40s at this time tomorrow morning. Talk about moving those clouds on out. Once that happens, then tomorrow it'll allow that sunshine and also those gusty winds to really heat us up. We'll be in the mid to upper 60s tomorrow. It'll feel really, really nice. Now, heading off into the night, that's a different story. You got the storms in the forecast Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So what time are we talking about? I would say around 65, which is our extreme western zones. I-65. We're talking roughly 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So you know once it gets towards 75 here in Lexington, roughly midnight. And then after that, it rolls through the eastern zones through Thursday morning. Right now, thunderstorms are likely. Severe weather is unlikely, but it's not 100% out of the mix. So we still have to watch this very closely. Chilly weekend in store after that front barrels on through. Here are your severe threats, okay? This does not look like a weather outbreak, does it? And it's not, okay? So we're looking at most of this. If any threat is out there, it's going to be wind. But that's still pretty low as of right now. Hail, flooding, not really there. Tornadic event, no, that's well back toward the west. We don't have to worry about that. So really, we need to be watching for damaging winds rolling through the region, Bill. Once this front rolls on through, then that's when we start to see that chilly air slide off in place. So this isn't a major event, but it's something we need to keep a close eye on tomorrow night off into early Thursday morning.
Especially, you know, down tree limbs, that kind of thing, when you get those gusty winds. Yeah.
You're right about that.
Micah, thank you very much. It's 6:09 on WKYT this morning. Good morning once again. And right now we're going to check traffic with Officer Don and see what's going on out on the roads there. Hey, good morning, Don.
Hey, good morning. We start off with a look at Lexington rush hour traffic, or pre-rush hour traffic, we should say, and to get an idea of traffic flow this morning. Now, there are no major issues to deal with right now. That's the great news. No wrecks in the way. Construction zones seem to be moving okay as we see everything pretty much in the yellow. Construction downtown, that activity going to start a little bit later. Same deal on Todd Road with the construction project there for the widening project. Now, as far as our drive times go this morning, we should be good to go on the way in, at least so far. With the reduced visibility in places, that's something you may want to consider. But if you're headed to Lexington right now from Winchester, from Paris, from Richmond, it seems like we're in pretty decent shape, even coming in from Nicholasville or Georgetown. So we'll keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you.
Okay, we appreciate you very much. It's 6:10 on WKYT this morning. Glad to have you along, and a lot more news is on the way.
Christmas is just a few weeks away, believe it or not. If you're looking for deals this holiday season, we have some tips on where to look.
Republican presidential candidates prepare for their next debate, and Donald Trump takes on Starbucks. I'm Don Champion in New York with the latest from the campaign trail coming up.